Hi, I'm John Steppe, a reporter for the Gazette. The Gazette Business Awards recipient in the infrastructure category is ImOn Communications. I'm joined today by Patricia Carroll, President and CEO of ImOn. First of all, congratulations on being an award recipient.
Thank you, John. We're very thrilled and appreciative of the Gazette noting us.
So first of all, what was 2020 like for ImOn amid both a pandemic and a derecho?
Everybody faced a very challenging 2020. And it just felt like one punch after the other. Just about the time you're feeling that you are getting your stride dealing with the pandemic, something else comes up. With the derecho really knocking the wind out of us, at least for a few minutes, till we kind of said, oh, we have to breathe and get this taken care of.
What was the thought process leading ImOn through such an unprecedented infrastructure challenge?
One is in my 30 plus years of telecommunications experience, never seen anything like this. And there's absolutely nothing like during the triage call immediately after any kind of disaster. We come together as a team within an hour and start saying, okay, where are we? Did we sustain any damage? And there's absolutely nothing like, your outside plant manager saying, I can't see any of our equipment sites, and it doesn't appear that we have a single customer in the Cedar Rapids area online.
Wow.
And I'm typically a very calm person, regardless. I can think my way through just about anything we face. I had to say to myself, breathe, just breathe. Because it's like, where do you start? And you start by asking questions. It's like, okay, we can't see anything. What do we know? What have we been able to physically verify? I mean, are the equipment sites there? Did they get blown away? Or is it connectivity? The first challenge I found within that first week were very much about keeping people calm, because it's overwhelming to see your entire plant dysfunctional. So keeping people calm and then solving immediate problems. Where do we get diesel fuel to run our trucks? We can't send people out to start working on things until we can get fuel for the trucks. Where do we get cash? How do we keep people fed when they don't have power at home, and so they're not getting good meals at home, and we're requiring heavy physical work? So there's all of these kind of blocking and tackling things that you have to deal with, that when you do disaster planning, you don't think about those things, right? You think about recovering your plan. Because we're a technical organization, once we're past that, once I had reached out to the organizations we belong to of providers like us, and talked to a few of them that have either gone through hurricanes or have gone through things that affected a wide area. We started getting help, and we started putting our plan together. The network itself helps drive how you work. You start in the center. Is your core intact? And then you work out, and you work till you get to the customers. Is your core intact? Are your hub sites intact? Are your nodes intact? And now can you start seeing customers? And you follow power. Okay, we can't do anything unless we're following power. And so the rhythm of it took about 10 days for us to fall into a rhythm of how we were recovering. And we learned a tremendous amount, both from our peer companies throughout, especially in the southern part of the country, who had experienced hurricanes, as well as, in terms of how we communicated out to this large of an area. So it not something that I really want to do again, but I feel like coming out of this, the company has a newfound confidence that we can face challenges, and that we can, in a very logical, reasonable, and efficient way, restore our network while we're still continuing to keep this movement.
And then I'm sure it's hard to pick just one, but what's your biggest takeaway from experiencing these kind of hopefully once in a lifetime challenges?
I think my biggest takeaway, personally, was the importance of supporting my team, and especially supporting the field team on an individual basis. Once we really had gotten past those things that were causing extraordinary stress to the people doing the work, and that's including, we spent that first weekend, and anybody who could physically help, helped people secure their homes, because you really can't focus on work if your home's not secure. But once you get people past that hump, let their creativity flow. I was so impressed and amazed with the innovation and the creativity and the lengths my team would go to bring customers back up, to bring businesses back up, like the hospitals that weren't even our customers, but they're part of our community and our competitor needed help. And it gave me, actually it gave me chills. I mean, this group of people is so amazing, and the way they rose to the occasion is just so inspiring. Once we got past that kind of deer in headlights, like, oh my gosh, I just spent 14 years making this network rock solid, and it's now laying on the ground. And so my role as a leader was to just get them past that hump and then let them run. Get out of the way and let them run.
Well, congratulations again on being a recipient for the 2021 Gazette Business Awards.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.